Hi everyone, welcome to Spiritual Growth Tarot. I'm Denise and this reading will be for September the 6th for Sunday. And I'm going to draw 5 cards to help us align with all the love and truth and wisdom in the universe and best use the day. Okay, wonderful. All right, so we have the 10 of Pentacles. That's nice. And we have the 8 of Pentacles. Wow. And then we have the Death Rebirth card. Now don't be afraid of that card. It's actually good. And we have the Hanged Man. This card always reminds me of Jo with Stardust Fitness. She has an awesome YouTube channel and she teaches aerial yoga on silks. She's amazing. And then we have the Fool. Okay, so what I see is the middle card I always design or intend, because with readings it's all about the reader's intention and then everything flows through there. Energy wraps around intention. So with the center card, I have designated this as the theme. So the theme for the day is big change. It's letting go of what no longer works. And literally we have, the work card here. And what no longer works, especially in regards to your family, your ancestral lineage. It could be the way that they did it in the past is not the way for you to do it now. So it could be letting go of that and whatever power that might have, over you. Now, wherever your lineage has been, your ancestral lineage has been aligned with, the laws of love and what's sustainable, hold on to that, because that's the good, those are the good aspects that you got from your family. So that's wonderful. And it could be, grandparents and way before. People who are just with you in spirit, which is still very, very strong. So whatever you don't want to bring forward from your family ancestral lineage, it's time to let that go. It's time to open up to a completely new life just for you. And so when it comes to negative situations, it would be the buck stops here and I create my own life and I move forward the way I want. Now, to do this, usually, so in the normal, the natural order, sequential order of the tarot, the Hanged Man comes before death. So what happens is that we surrender. We're looking at life from a whole new perspective, and we're willing to let go. We're willing to trust. The universe has us. We're not going to fall. As long as you hold on to yourself and your connection with spirit. And of course our souls can fall and our personalities can fragment, but our spirit, who we truly are in spirit, it never leaves us, and it never falls. It's the place where you're always going to be perfectly whole. So knowing that, you can go through that death rebirth process easier. But for today, and because, with daily readings, you have to, I don't know if minimize is the right word. Actually, it is. The strength of the cards is minimized because it's just for the day. So you don't want to put too much on it unless it's a big message for you. I have those spreads almost daily. It's like, okay, I can just leave this one out for a month, right? But so, you're going to have to use your own guidance to decide, is this just something for the day, or is this a pattern that you want to grab hold of? Now, because of the strength of the family lineage here, and your intention to align with the love and light within you, and to let go of what doesn't work, what hasn't worked, this can be a big change in your life that lasts for good, because again, it comes back to your own self-responsibility. This card is ruled by Pluto, so it has to do with the transformation of your soul substance and you aligning with your own light. But with the Hanged following the rebirth card here, the message that I feel is coming through is that you don't have to be worried about change. And the more you can embrace change, the more you can surrender and just let the universe, guide you and lead you and let it be your source. That it's truly like Gabrielle Bernstein says, the universe has your back. So it's not foolish to trust your light. It's never foolish to trust your spirit within that never dies and can always lead you on the right path. And of course, when it comes to our own unique path, we each have our unique way in life. We each have our unique path. And so it's really important to know that you carry that, with you, inside of you, in each individual life that you come through, in each incarnation. So you have to go forward in a certain direction that only you know is the right way. Now, that doesn't mean that you can't get confirmation, outside confirmation, like you get guidance and then you want to check it out with someone else and see if they get the same thing. That's a beautiful process. I've done that a lot. You can also get it, if you set your intention, you can get it from the craziest places. I used to get it from license plates, ridiculous billboards, just an idea that would pop in my head, as I was driving, when I used to do personal training and I was on the road like all day. And so in between clients, I would open up to guidance, and you'd be surprised what can come through once you set your intention to know. So the spiritual laws, all the laws of the wisdom of the universe. I mean, we have 3 major arcana cards here. So this is really important today that we get in touch with the spiritual laws, and they are primarily self-responsibility, and the karmic law of cause and effect, the law of justice, the law of brotherhood. They're all interconnected, and of course they help you in your inevitable path forward, which is reunifying, coming back, coming home, the circular path inward to come back home to who you truly are. So whatever guidance you're getting today for your path, know that that's the way for you to go. And only you can find that. You really can't go with what your parents taught you, except for the good parts. Like if they instilled within you a good, working experience where you know that you have to work for what you want. And, this is a place where, some people probably maybe will unfollow me after I say this, but I don't believe in luck. I don't believe in luck, and I don't believe in magic. I believe that miracles come based upon our intentions and our intentions and our positive, movement into life and our work, our deep work on our souls. To me, that is a miracle. It can seem like magic, but I believe that when good fortune, so-called good fortune or luck may come to you, I believe you've earned it. And just because you don't remember when you earned it, open up to the possibility that you earned it in your past life, or a series of past lives that brought you into this one where it can be easier for you. But then still, even in the graceful, easy places, it's really good to not just get lazy at all. You want to work. These cards here are about working. And working for the greater good of the whole, working for your family structure, working for, everything that supports the little ones coming through, the children coming through, and the pets and nature. This card is really deeply grounded into nature. And of course, the Eight of Pentacles is all about working and planning. It's gone beyond the Seven of Pentacles where you're evaluating, like, is this the right way to go? And it is. But followed with the Death Rebirth card, it could be to change it up a bit. The simple meaning here could be to let go of feeling like it's just work and toil, and to maybe like streamline a little bit, to let go to your spiritual essence that says you don't have to work this hard. You can find some ways to streamline the process. I know that happens for me all the time, where I do things the hard way for way too long, and then realize, oh wait, this is this is easier, and I don't need that piece in there, and I don't need to do it that way. And you can bring in the steps so that they're not as challenging, and then that brings you into more power, because the eights are always about power. Empowerment, empowering, sometimes speed. Like if we have the Eight of Wands here, it would be speed. With the Eight of Pentacles, it's a little slower, but it's about working with speed and power. There's movement here. And with the infinity symbol, Death Rebirth, there's movement here. There's not as much movement here on the outer level, but that does not mean that your soul substance can't be moving tremendously in the right direction, especially as you trust, and you trust your flow. So there's a lot about workflow. There's a lot about trusting your spirit to guide you. And again, for those of you who are artists, you know what that's like. You work from the inside out, and then you paint on the canvas, or work, graphically with graphic artists, or you work with drawing, whatever your artistic medium is. There are so many ways to bring it out, and you're always going to find new ways, because that's just the way it is. If you're doing what you love, you're in that flow of always discovering new ways. So there can be discovery here, and then the trust to try something new. So this looks like a beautiful day. So I think that's it for now. I thank you for listening, and I welcome your questions or comments. Okay, thanks. Bye.